Soldiers. It is not just a word or an occupation, it is the hope for the entire nation. They are the reason for our glorious past, our evolving present, and our promising future. They go to the battlefield not because they hate the enemy in front of them, but because they love the countrymen behind them. Every night, we go to sleep in peace because we know they are awake for us. St. Aloysius, deemed to be university, has long been a cradle for such brave souls, nurturing generations of national heroes through the platform of the NCC. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and Jai Hind. Today, we stand at a historic intersection of academic brilliance and national service. We have gathered to celebrate the enduring spirit of the NCC and a deeply distinguished honor bestowed by the Government of India upon our visionary leader. We are about to witness the formal conferment of the rank of Honorary Colonel and the appointment as Colonel Commandant upon our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ. So let us cherish these moments of immense pride for every member of a Aloysian family. To set a tone of grace and culture, may I now invite our students to perform the welcome dance.
छिपता सोवे मोरे जोड़े ना हम जाना तू मेरे कागे ना तोहे बिन तोहे न है जना काहे अनजाना मन के जाने ना तोरे बिन कटिल ना आजे मनवा खोवे बन मारो के मोरे जोड़े ना जाके चंदा पासे छिपता सोवे मोरे जोड़े ना हम जाना तू मेरे कागे ना तोहे बिन तोहे न है जना काहे अनजाना मन के जाने ना तोरे बिन कटिल ना जागन राखे सौंधी राहे ताके आखे फिर उमंगे झलक तरंगे जागे रे जी मैं आहट सादे गोरे वादे ताके आगे गगन सितारे अनक नजारे चाटू मैं अंगना दीन दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना देरे ना देना दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना दे दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना देरे ना देरे दीन ना देरे दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना देरे ना देरे ना दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना दे दीन ना देरे ना दीन ना देरे ना
As we prepare for this momentous occasion, let us look back at the journey that brought us here. A journey of vision and unwavering commitment to youth leadership. Please turn your attention to the LED screen for glimpses on evolution of NCC in this campus under the visionary leadership of Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ.
For over a century, St. Aloysius, deemed to be university, has been a beacon of excellence, molding leaders of character and courage. Central to this mission is our profound commitment to the service of the nation, anchored by our prestigious NCC units. Since 1956, our campus has held a unique, historic distinction of housing all three wings of the National Cadet Corps. With 250 cadets, we foster an ecosystem of discipline, leadership, and unwavering patriotism. From state parades to international representation, our cadets have consistently set benchmarks of excellence. The legacy of our NCC is etched in the lives of our alumni who serve with honor in the armed forces today. This alumni list also includes our present MP, Captain Brajesh Chauta. This flourishing culture of duty has found a dedicated patron in our beloved Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ. For the past 1 decade, Father Praveen has been the driving force behind our NCC's transformative journey. He has tirelessly championed the development of modern infrastructure, ensuring our cadets have the finest facilities. His vision goes beyond classrooms. He envisions every student as a responsible, service-oriented citizen. Today, we witness a historic milestone that celebrates this exceptional leadership and dedication. The Government of India has officially conferred upon Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ, the rank of Honorary Colonel. It reflects not just a personal achievement, but the university's steadfast commitment to fostering civic responsibility. Peeping ceremony. The campus swells with pride. This honor symbolizes the deep bond between Jesuit education and the Indian Armed Forces. Colonel Praveen Martis stands as a guiding star, inspiring thousands to live by the motto, Lucet et ardet, shine to enkindle. As he receives this honor, he carries forward the hopes and dreams of every Aloysian, past and present. We salute our Colonel, a man who shines to enkindle the fire of service in the youth of our nation.
We are delighted to be joined by the dignitaries for this occasion. The dignitaries for the day are the recipient of this esteemed honor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ, Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius, deemed to be University. Today's chief guest, Air Commodore Kamal Chadda, DDG, NCC Karnataka and Goa Directorate, Colonel Viraj Kamath, Group Commander, NCC Mangalore Group, Reverend Dr. Melvin Dikuna, SJ, the Pro Vice Chancellor, Lieutenant Colonel R.P. Rai, Commanding Officer, 18 Karnataka Battalion, NCC Mangalore, Dr. Anil Nazret, the Registrar, Mr. Anil Kumar J., President, St. Aloysius College Alumni Association. May I now request the NCC officers of our university to escort the distinguished dignitaries onto the dais. Welcoming our guest is one of the greatest virtues in our tradition. To formally welcome our guest in gathering, may I now invite Mr. Anil Kumar J, President of SACA, to deliver the welcome address.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to extend a warm and respectful welcome to the distinguished dignitaries who have graciously joined us for this memorable and a lifetime event. We now have the honor of welcoming our distinguished chief guest, Air Commodore Kamal Chadda, Deputy Director General, NCC Directorate Karnataka and Goa, who has graciously consented to preside over this function, the momentous ceremony, and marking the conferment upon the Honorable Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius, deemed to be University, as a Honorary Colonel and Colonel Commandant. Air Commodore Kamal Chadda was commissioned into the Indian Air Force on 21st June 1997 as a fighter pilot and has rendered nearly 3 decades of distinguished and dedicated service to the nation. An alumnus of prestigious Defence Services Staff College and Naval War College, he has held several important command, operational and staff appointments during his illustrious career. His distinguished command assignments include serving as the Commanding Officer of 24th Squadron and 505 Squadron, 505 Surveillance Unit, besides holding an important appointment at the Headquarters Air Force Component of Andaman and Nicobar Command. Among his notable staff tenure, he has served as a Group Captain Operations Air Defense at Air Headquarters as a Group Captain Strategic Operation, contributing significantly to the operational planning, strategic preparedness, and force readiness. A qualified flying instructor, Air Commodore Kamal Chadda epitomizes in professional excellence, disciplined leadership, and unwavering devotion to the duty. In recognition of his meritorious service and outstanding contribution, he has been honored with 2 commendations by the Air Force Officer Commanding in Chief. Beyond his distinguished professional as accomplished, he is keen sportsman and disciplinarian of a highest order of form of advocate of punctuality, professionalism, and excellence. His gracious presence lends immense dignity and significance to today's ceremony, which symbolizes the enduring partnership between NCC cadets and the St. Aloysius deemed to be University, founded on shared and ideal principle of discipline, leadership, character, and service to nation. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to join me in hand in extending a very warm welcome, respectful and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Air Commodore Kamal Chadda. We welcome you, sir. It's now my proud privilege, the man to welcome, the man whose remarkable achievement we gathered to celebrate today. Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, a visionary academic leader and inspiring administrator. Father has held the university with dedication, excellence, and a deep commitment to the nation building through education. Today, as he ceremonially conferred the honorary rank of Colonel Commandant, we rejoice in this well-deserved recognition of his exceptional contribution to the education, leadership, and the ideals of the NCC. Father, we offer you a heartfelt congratulations and heartfelt welcome to you, Father. I would like to have pleasure in welcoming the Colonel Viraj Kamath, the Group Commander of NCC Mangalore Group, whose exemplary service and steadfast leadership have strengthened the NCC movement in our region. Sir, your presence adds immense prestige to this ceremony, and we are delighted to have you with us, sir. I extend my cordial welcome to the Lieutenant Colonel R.P. Pai, Commanding Officer of 18th Karnataka Battalion NCC, Mangalore, whose dedicated leadership and unwavering commitment to nurture the youth of the National Cadet Corps continue to inspire the generations of cadets. Sir, we are honored by your esteemed presence, sir. I now extend a respectful welcome to Reverend Dr. Melvin Dikunna SJ, the Pro Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University. Father, your constant guidance and academic leadership and unwavering support have been instrumental in the growth of the progress of our institution. We are honored by your gracious presence, Father. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Registrar of St. Aloysius deemed to be University. Sir, your dedication to the academic administration and institutional excellence has greatly contributed to the smooth functioning and advancement of the university. We are delighted to have you with us today, sir. To all our distinguished guests, respected members, clergy, NCC officers, faculty, executive members of Alumni Association, students, cadets, ladies and gentlemen, we extend a heartfelt welcome and thank you for gracing this historic occasion with your presence, with your esteemed presence. Your presence makes this celebration a truly meaningful and memorable one. We would like to recognize the presence of Colonel Sharath Bandari. We welcome you, sir. Group Captain Sudhir G. Amin. Colonel Gracious Sequera, sir. Sorry, others who are there, I have not recognized. I personally recognize and welcome everyone who have come here. Welcome you all. Thank you.
A citation is a testament to a leader's journey. It's my privilege to read the official citation recognizing the contributions of our Vice Chancellor. Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ has been a visionary leader whose unwavering commitment to academic excellence and national service has transformed St. Aloysius deemed to be University. Recognizing his profound influence, the Government of India has conferred upon him the prestigious rank of Honorary Colonel, and he has been formally appointed as the Colonel Commandant for the National Cadet Corps within our institution for the duration of his tenure as the Vice Chancellor. This distinguished appointment honors his instrumental role in fostering an ecosystem where the NCC flourishes. Under his guidance, the university has strengthened its proud tradition of housing all three wings of the NCC, consistently inspiring cadets to achieve excellence within essential infrastructural resources. As Colonel Commandant, he carries the responsibility of motivating dedicated educators and selecting students who embody the highest ideals of discipline and patriotism. We recognize today his privilege to wear the uniform and badges of his rank, a testament to the bond between our Jesuit educational tradition and the spirit of Indian Armed Forces. We celebrate Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ for his exemplary service, knowing that his leadership will continue to enkindle the spirit of duty in the youth of our nation. Congratulations, dear Vice Chancellor. Jai Hind. And now, this is the pinnacle of today's proceedings. I now request Deputy Director General, Air Commodore Kamal Chadha, and other dignitaries on stage to proceed with the conferment of the rank of Honorary Colonel and the appointment of Colonel Commandant upon Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ. Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise and give a standing ovation to our Vice Chancellor during this solemn moment. These are the rare and special moments for all Aloysians today. Resonating the emotions of thousands of Aloysians, may I now invite Reverend Dr. Melvin Dicuna S.J., a Pro Vice Chancellor, to share his reflections on this historic appointment.
Distinguished Chief Guest Air Commander Kamal Chadda, DDG, NCC Karnataka and Goa Directorate, respected Group Commander Colonel Viraj Kamath, Lieutenant Colonel R.P. Rai, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ, our Vice Chancellor and the Honorary of the day, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Registrar, Mr. Anil Kumar J., President of SACA, Commanding Officers, NCC officers and staff, distinguished guests, alumni, dear cadets, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen, a good evening to each one of you. I'm a little frightened looking at all the commanders around the place. When I saw the rifles when our NCC is practicing, I also wanted to join NCC. My dad, my brother, they were there in the armed forces, and it is a privilege because I visited different places where they are having these practices. It is a privilege today on this historic occasion as we celebrate the rank of Honorary Colonel and the appointment of Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J. as a Colonel Commandant. This honor recognizes not only an individual, but also the enduring partnership between St. Aloysius Institution and NCC in shaping disciplined, responsible, and service-oriented citizens. Our founder, St. Ignatius, also was a soldier. As we gathered here in Mangalore, a beautiful coastal city known for communal harmony, peaceful coexistence, and strong tradition of service, these values resonate deeply with the NCC motto, unity and discipline. For nearly 146 years, St. Aloysius, rooted in the Jesuit tradition, has been committed to forming men and women for and with others. Alongside academic excellence, we strive to nurture leadership, integrity, compassion, and commitment to society. The NCC perfectly complements this mission by instilling patriotism, discipline, courage, teamwork, selfless service. Our NCC unit, with its Army, Navy, and Air Wings, has become one of the university's greatest strengths. Under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, our cadets have excelled at Republic Day camps, national level competitions, adventure activities, and community service. Most significantly, 21 of our cadets have joined armed forces during the past decade. While many alumni continue to serve the nation with distinction, these achievements reflect a culture of discipline, excellence, and dedication that has been carefully nurtured over the years. Today's honor, therefore, a fitting recognition of Reverend Father Praveen Martis S.J., his vision, encouragement of youth, and commitment to nation building. On behalf of St. Aloysius family, I extend our heartfelt congratulations and express our sincere gratitude to NCC, Karnataka, and Goa Directorate for this prestigious recognition. Allow me to add a personal note. As I mentioned in the introduction, my father was in Belgaum Regiment. Before that, he was in Goa. Before that, he was in Mumbai. I have visited Samra, where they were having their various camps. I also visited Varnapuri in Goa. It was, I was frightened to enter that camp itself. You see the discipline, the sacrifice, the punctuality, the dedication for duty. Whenever my dad visited our house, we used to have a curfew-like situation because system, order. So we are a little frightened when we see the special effects when they wear that NCC shoes every day afternoon but that is required because these are also human beings with the flesh and heart. They also would like to be appreciated and recognized. So I see NCC is a great strength for our nation. It is not only the discipline, but also the human character. I would like to encourage all our NCC, those who are in the uniform, to continue with this humility as well as pride. Let discipline shape your life, integrity define your character, and service inspire your future. Whether you choose the armed forces or any other type of discipline or profession, carry the values of NCC wherever you go. Once again, I would like to appreciate our Vice Chancellor for this great honor. I also would like to appreciate NCC fraternity and best wishes to every cadet gathered here today. May God bless St. Aloysius, bless the National Cadet Corps, bless our armed forces and our great nation, India. Jai Hind. Thank you.
If you have observed when you are about to enter any of our NCC offices in this campus, you can get to read this quote: sweat more during peacetime, sweat more during peacetime so that you can bleed less during wartime. It might be the freezing glaciers of Siachen or the deserts of Rajasthan. Our soldiers are there everywhere, every time. And today, we are deeply honored to have with us Air Commodore Kamal Chadda, DDG, NCC Karnataka and Goa Directorate. Sir, we look forward to your address and message.
Good evening. So, actually what I'm supposed to speak has already been covered. So, even at the cost of repetition to all the youth who are sitting behind and all these Gen Zs, please bear with me. Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ Vice Chancellor, St. Aloysius, deemed to be University. Reverend Dr. Melvin Dikuna, SJ Pro Vice Chancellor. Colonel Viraj Kamath, Group Commander, NCC Group, Mangalore. Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Registrar. Mr. Anil Kumar, President, St. Aloysius College Alumni Association. Officers, staff of NCC, respected faculty members, the alumni and members of Alumni Association, proud NCC cadets, students, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a very good evening to each one of you. It is indeed a matter of great honor and privilege for me to be present here at St. Aloysius deemed to be University on this historic and memorable occasion. Today, we have assembled we just witnessed the conferment of the rank of Honorary Colonel upon Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ, the Vice Chancellor of this prestigious institution, and his appointment as Colonel Commandant of St. Aloysius deemed to be University. This ceremony is far more than the formal conferring of a rank. It is a recognition of vision, leadership, institutional commitment, and sustained contribution towards National Cadet Corps. It is also a reaffirmation of a strong bond between NCC and one of the most respected educational institutions of this region. The rank of Honorary Colonel carries dignity, trust, responsibility. It reflects the faith reposed by NCC in an educational leader who has encouraged discipline, patriotism, character building, and youth development. It also conveys a powerful message to every cadet and student present here that service to the nation is not confined only to the battlefield. It begins in classrooms, on parade grounds, during camps, in community service, and in the making of responsible citizens. This institution has always occupied a special place in educational, cultural, and social life of Mangaluru. The institution has stood for excellence, values, service, and character. Over the years, it has shaped generation of students who have contributed meaningfully in education, administration, science, social service, public life, and in armed forces. In this proud journey, NCC has a special place at St. Aloysius. Since the inception of all three wings of NCC in this institution in 1956, this institution has nurtured disciplined, confident, and patriotic young cadets. The institution has rich legacy of producing young men and women who have carried the values of NCC, unity and discipline, leadership and service into every field of life. Many Aloysians have donned the uniform with pride, which you just saw in the film, and many others have lived the values of the uniform even outside it. The NCC is one of the finest youth organizations of this country. It does not merely train cadets to march, it trains them to stand firm, it teaches discipline, and it prepares them for life. A young student who joins this organization learns punctuality, endurance, teamwork, courage, respect for authority, concern for society, and devotion to the nation. These qualities build not only good cadets, but strong citizens. In the sense, NCC is not an additional activity in an institution. It is a powerful instrument of character formation and nation building. For NCC to flourish, institutional leadership is extremely important. Cadets can excel only when the institution gives them encouragement, space, and support. All the ANOs, PI staff, GCIs, faculty members, and administrative staff can achieve the best result only when the leadership of the institution stands firmly behind NCC. Today's honor to Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ, is therefore also a tribute to the entire Aloysian family, the university, leadership, faculty, staff, alumni, cadets, and students. Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, sir, your support to NCC reflects your understanding that education must go beyond academic achievement. A true university does not merely produce degree holders, it produces citizens with values, leaders with courage, and individuals with a sense of responsibility towards society and the nation. Your encouragement, sir, to the NCC has strengthened this noble idea. The appointment of the Vice Chancellor as Honorary Colonel and Colonel Commandant is a matter of pride not only for this institute, but also for the NCC Directorate, Karnataka and Goa. It shows that the partnership between the NCC and educational institution continues to grow stronger, deeper, and more powerful. St. Aloysius has also been an important contributor to the proud NCC tradition. Its cadets have participated in camps, competitions, social service activities, certificate examinations, and national level events. The institution has given NCC the respect and space it deserves, and that is visible today in the confidence, bearing, and discipline of the cadets present here. The strength of this institution is also reflected in its distinguished alumni. The alumni are the true ambassadors of an institution. Wherever they go, they carry with them the values, discipline, and the spirit of their alma mater. Alumni are not just former students. They are the extended strength of any institution. Their achievements inspire present students, their support strengthens institutional initiatives, and their continued association keeps the spirit of the institution alive across generations. On an occasion connected with honor, uniform, and national service, the presence of Aloysian alumni gives a special message to the cadets that the values learned on this campus remain relevant throughout life. To the NCC cadets seated before me, I want to say, today you are witnessing a moment of history. The piping of your Vice Chancellor as Honorary Colonel is not only an honor for him, it's a message for you. It tells you that the uniform you wear is respected, the training you undergo is valued, and the discipline you practice is meaningful. Some of you may join armed forces, others may join civil services, police, education, industries, research, business, or social service. But wherever you go, carry the NCC spirit and the values which it has given to you always with you, unity and discipline. Carry respect for this nation, carry the habit of standing up when duty calls. I also wish to appreciate the contribution of the ANOs, PIs, and GCI. You are the trainers, motivators, and mentors who shape the cadets with patience and dedication. The success of every cadet is also your success. I compliment the entire organizing committee for conducting a dignified ceremony. I also acknowledge the support of the university leadership, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar, St. Aloysius College Alumni Association, faculty members, staff and students of this institution. Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, SJ, sir, on behalf of NCC Karnataka and Goa Directorate, I extend my heartiest congratulations to you on this distinguished achievement and honor. May this rank further strengthen your association with NCC. May it inspire more cadets from this institution to join the armed forces. May it encourage more students to take up NCC in the coming years and experience the pride of uniform training. I am confident, sir, under your leadership, this institution will continue to shine as a center of academic excellence and national service. May the NCC units continue to produce cadets who bring honor to this institution, Karnataka and Goa Directorate, and to the nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. And now, with a grateful heart and as a man of proud value system, our newly appointed Colonel Commandant, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, will be before us with his message.
Respected Chief Guests of the day, Air Commodore Kamal Chadda, the Deputy Director General of NCC, Karnataka and Goa Directorate, respected Colonel Viraj Kamath, Group Commander, NCC Bangalore Group, Lieutenant Colonel R.P. Rai, Colonel 18, Company 18 Karnataka Battalion, NCC Mangalore, Mr. Anil Kumar J., the President of SACA, Reverend Dr. Melvin Dicuna S.J., the Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Registrar, the commanding officers, and the members of the management of St. Aloysius University, distinguished guests, officers, associate NCC officers, my dear NCC cadets, members of the faculty, and my dear friends. A very good afternoon to each and every one of you. You can say good afternoon. You can break the monotony because I was wearing all the time the cassock. Today I'm wearing something very new and special, which was maybe the dream of my father, which is realized today. To stand before you today, clad in this pristine olive green uniform, is an honor that words can scarcely capture. It is a moment of profound humility, immense pride, and deep gratitude. Receiving the rank of Honorary Colonel in the National Cadet Corps and being appointed as the Colonel Commandant is not just a personal milestone, it's a crowning glory for the entire St. Aloysius University family. I accept this honor with a deep sense of responsibility. When I look at this uniform, I do not just see a rank or insignia. I see the sweat, I see the sacrifice and sleepless nights of thousands of soldiers who guard our borders. I see the discipline, I see the character and unity that define the very soul of our nation. To be associated with the world's largest uniformed youth organization in this capacity is a privilege I shall cherish and uphold with absolute integrity. As Jesuits, our foundational motto is Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam, for the greater glory of God. Our founder, St. Ignatius of Loyola himself, was a soldier. I'm sure that he would be very happy, but of course, he sacrificed his soldier's dress to become a saint. In tandem, the NCC operates under the powerful banner of the unity and discipline. Today, I see a beautiful convergence of these two guiding lights. Both call us to step beyond ourselves, to live lives of service, and to build a stronger, more compassionate world. The connection between St. Aloysius and the defense forces is not new. It is etched into the very walls of historic institutions like St. Aloysius. For decades, our NCC units representing the Army, the Navy, and the Air Wings have been vibrant hubs of youth empowerment in Mangalore. We have watched young boys and girls enter these gates as eager students and leave as disciplined leaders, ready to serve our nation in various capacities, including the armed forces. I'm happy to witness some of our world students here seated before us as armed forces. This honorary commission is a validation of that rich legacy. It recognizes the collective efforts of our associate NCC officers, our support staff, and most importantly, our brilliant cadets who have brought laurels to this institution at the state, at the national levels, including the prestigious Republic Day parades. To the officers of NCC Directorate who recommended me for this honor, and to the Ministry of Defense, the Government of India, for conferring it. I thank you for your trust. I assure you that St. Aloysius University will continue to be a fertile ground for nurturing patriotic, disciplined, and socially conscious citizens. My dear cadets, you are the heartbeat of this ceremony today. When you look at me in this uniform, I want you to remember that leadership is not about the authority we wield. It is about the lives we impact. The uniform we wear is a symbol of trust. The society trusts us to be upright, to protect, and to lead by example. In a world that is increasingly distracted and fragmented, the NCC offers you a rare anchor, a unity, the ability to look past differences of languages, religion, or background and march together to the same beat. Discipline, the inner strength to do what is right, even when no one is watching. As your Colonel Commandant, I promise to walk this journey with you. I promise to support your initiatives, advocate for your growth, and ensure that our university remains at the forefront of NCC excellence. Use your time in the NCC to build resilience, learn to fail forward, to respect teamwork, and to cultivate a heart that beats for the marginalized. As we look to the future, St. Aloysius University is committed to expanding the horizons of youth leadership. We aim to integrate the rigorous values of the NCC deeper into our academic and social outreach programs. We want to ensure that every student who graduates from our portals carries a fragment of the discipline and patriotism that the NCC instills. In conclusion, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the Society of Jesus, the provincial, the rector of St. Aloysius institutions, and all my members of the community for their constant support and spiritual guidance. The commanding officers and the staff of the local NCC units for their seamless collaboration with our institution, and my administrative staff and the team and ANOs and the faculty and the NCC cadets and the students whose hard work makes moments like this possible. And my family and my friends, because I must recall my father who was in armed forces. We grew up listening to these stories when we were children and also wanted to be one like him, but it was not possible. I think my brother who is sitting here, he was asked to join. He tried to join and we tried to become someone like him, but it was not possible. But we are very happy that my brother's son, who has joined through the NDA, is the squadron leader today in the Air Force. So that way it continues, but there was a gap in between, I think, that's filled by this honorary colonel rank for the family. And we always feel proud of this very important rank that is given. As a young student, I was in NCC Navy, and that way I too was trained, and I feel today very happy, and also to encourage our students to join the NCC and the armed forces. I dedicate this honor to the youth of St. Aloysius. St. Aloysius was a young patron of this university, remained a person who became selfless servant and known for his selfless service to the society, and he becomes a real role model to all of us. And I would dedicate this to youth of our university and the youth of Mangaluru. May you always march forward with your heads held high, your hearts full of courage, and your souls committed to the service of our motherland. I would like to once again thank our Air Commodore Kamal Chadda and Colonel Viraj Kamath, Lieutenant Colonel R.P. Rai, and Colonel Gratian, and all the friends who have supported me to come to this level. And I remain grateful to you and continue to serve the NCC at this appointment as Colonel Commandant. Thank you. God bless you all. Jai Hind.
As we draw close to this ceremony, on behalf of the organizing team, we would like to express our gratitude to all those who have contributed for the success of the program. Our heartfelt thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, for consenting to accept the honor. Special thanks to Air Commodore Kamal Chadda, DDG, NCC Karnataka and Goa Directorate for being the chief guest. I now request our Vice Chancellor to present a sapling to our chief guest and our registrar to present a coffee table book on our university to our chief guest. And as a token of appreciation, the chief guest, Air Commodore Kamal Chadda, would like to present a memento to our Vice Chancellor. Thank you. We are also thankful for the gracious presence of Colonel Viraj Kamath, Group Commander, NCC Mangalore Group, Reverend Dr. Melvin Dikuna, SJ, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Lieutenant Colonel R.P. Rai, Commanding Officer, 18 Karnataka Battalion, NCC Mangalore, Dr. Ranal Nazrid, the Registrar, Mr. Anil Kumar J, President of SACA, all officers, ANOs, PI staff, GCIs, armed forces veterans, all NCC cadets, staff and students of our university, friends from media, digital media cell of our university. We also acknowledge the presence of family members of our Father Vice Chancellor, and big thanks to all our well-wishers. Thank you. To conclude this ceremony with the spirit of patriotism, I now request everyone to rise for the NCC song, followed immediately by our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे